Here comes the sun. We're counting down our days when you say my name.
Today's video has kindly been sponsored by Spunj. Spunj is a UK brand that make cleaning fun. You can use the sponge or the cloth to damp dust, polish surfaces, clean high gloss to a brilliant shine, and so much more. I demonstrate multiple uses on how to use Spunj products throughout this video, so do keep your eyes peeled. But inside this goodie bag, they have sent me 3 cleaning sponges, and in today's video I used the grey sponge, and they also included 3 of their cloths, which was a pink one, a blue one and a yellow one. The yellow one and the blue one are their new colours, so I was excited to use these. But in today's video, like I say, I'm going to use the grey sponge and the blue cleaning cloth, and I will speak a little bit more about it throughout the video. But thank you so much to Spunj for sponsoring today's video. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. I'm Tony and it's lovely to have you here. Thanks for stopping and watching my videos. Today I'm going to be doing an entire house clean. I do have a little disaster also in today's cleaning video. I show you just how hard it is to take apart the Miele Triflex pet vacuum cleaner. And I also have a little problem with my Dyson V8 animal vacuum cleaner, but that's okay, it all gets fixed in the end. I'm going to share a slow cook recipe with you all today also. It's just a nice quick meat recipe that you just bung it all in the slow cooker. There's minimal effort needed and you dish it up in the night and it tastes absolutely lovely. I hope that you all enjoy my clean with me and it gives you lots of cleaning motivation. We are starting this morning upstairs in the master bedroom. I've made the bed because there is nothing more productive than making your bed, and when you come upstairs to go to the toilet or to bring laundry up and you see that the bed's made, the bedroom instantly looks so much tidier. So if you haven't got the time today to tick off all those jobs on your to-do list, if it's the only thing you do, make your bed, because you'll feel so much better, you'll feel so much more organised, and your bedroom will look so much more tidy. I picked up a new air freshener to try in today's video from B&M stores. It's the Parma Violet air freshener, so I'm going to spray that around in the bedroom. But here's a little tip. It smells absolutely lovely for the first 5 minutes, but don't waste your money by paying £1 for it, because it literally lasts 5 minutes. You go downstairs, you come back up, and the smell of Parma Violet is no more, so don't waste your money. I have launched my wax melts. They are available in my Etsy store for anybody who wants their home to smell absolutely beautiful. I'm not just saying it because they're my wax melts and I've made them, but they really do make the difference to your home. I light 2 every morning, and I have done now for around 6 or 7 days. My home has smelt unbelievable. I went in the garden to put a wash on the line and come back into the house, into the kitchen, and I just lit my signature scent, which is called Toni's signature scent, and it smells unbelievable. It's like a linen. If you like blue comfort and bubblegum, you will love the smell of my signature blend. It smells beautiful, so I highly recommend, if you're going to give them a try, maybe try that one first. There are lots of designer inspired fragrances in my Etsy store, and I'll link it in the description box down below for anybody who wants to try them. I'm not just saying they're amazing because they're mine, they really do smell amazing. And if you have purchased some, because I have seen that some sales have been made already out of my Etsy shop, and I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's purchased. It's very true that when you purchase from a small business who puts the time and effort into creating lovely little items to sell on Etsy or on their website, they do a happy dance. So thank you everyone for supporting my little Etsy shop and purchasing my wax melts.
Blood runs through my veins. Can you hear it race our hearts? We're lonely as ever. We sat on our rocks to leave forever. We shut out the world. You're all I remember, you're all that I want. Your melanin soft, your juices are sweeter. Well, baby, don't leave me here. Don't leave me here to ride. Stars aligning, we're getting closer. We stayed up all darkness, baby. Side by side, laying high, hope to God you linger. Yes, I'm real love, it's hard to find in the summer threesome with you and swear some to her, just in a pool of it. Try to stay positive when it's taking out. Here comes the sun. We're counting down our days. When you say my name, I feel a rush. Blood, it runs through my veins. Can you hear it race our hearts?
We are moving on to my office. My office is probably the easiest room in the house to clean because it's a little bit like organised chaos on my desk, but it's just a quick clean with some Method spray cleaner on top of the desk and cleaning the floors, and it's done. I don't tend to tidy too much in here because, as you know, I work from home, so a lot of the stuff that is on my desk is needed for editing and for work purposes. So 2 minutes and the office is nice and clean.
I just want to know that you are true, and baby, I trust you. I'm just so scared of all the things that you could do to break my heart, 'cause I gotta say for someone good.
I do love this desk, but it's not ideal. It's not even a desk, it's a dressing table, but this space is far too small for using it as a desk. It's got a very tight space, but you can see where the wheels hit it all the time on the chair, and there's nothing at all I can do about that. The wood marks really, really easily. Even this drawer where I keep the wires for the computer or for the lighting equipment or anything like that, this space is just too tight. I mean, even my chair, I need a new chair because that's marks off denim transfer, but it's just too tight. It just about fits, but as you can see, the wheels knock it every time, so it's just not working out. It's not ideal. It's a very tight space, and I suppose it's okay for getting dressed in front of, but it's not a great space for working at. We are now in the bathroom, so I'm going to give the sink and the bath and the shower and the windowsills a little clean over using some Flash bathroom spray. I also do pop a little bit of toilet duct down the toilet and clean the toilet, but I don't film any of this. My bathroom is very small, as you all know, and it's really hard to film in such a small space with the tripod and the camera, but I do my best, and I can only apologise that the quality isn't very good when it comes to cleaning my bathroom because it's such a small space, but I hope it gives you some cleaner motivation anyway.
Look at us when you hold me close, but you always say that I'm the one you want the most. So baby, pull me closer, put your arm around my shoulder so they know not to waste their time. 'Cause I've seen the fate and I've seen tears fall. I just don't want them to be mine, so don't break my heart.
Gonna give the landing carpet a little vacuum and then move on to vacuuming the stairs and moving downstairs. That's the upstairs of the house, nice and clean. I hope that you've cleaned along with me and got all your little to-do list done, or any jobs that you wanted to do. I hope you've got the upstairs of your house looking nice and clean. Now I'm quickly going to show you just how long it takes me to take the Miele from a stand-up vacuum cleaner to a handheld vacuum. It takes ages. This video is sped up. It took me around 8 minutes to do it when I'm used to using the Dyson V8 and it's taken about 30 seconds. It's an extremely hard vacuum cleaner to take down to a handheld to do the stairs. Plus, the power of it as a little handheld for the stair carpet isn't great, as you're going to see in the video now. I'll let the video do the talking.
Can't nobody love you like I do, and can't nobody hate you like me too. Always turning nothing into something I do, when it's always you. But even when I leave, I fall right back into you.
As you can see, the little Velcro strip on the vacuum attachment was picking up anything on the stairs, but it wasn't sucking it up off the stair carpet. It was too heavy to use. The weight tends to be in the hand part rather than the foot part of the vacuum cleaner. So I ran upstairs, got myself the Dyson V8, which does an incredible job on the stairs. Not the best vacuum cleaner again. The Miele cost me around £600 and the Dyson cost me around £500. I'd choose the Dyson again. If the Dyson was to break, I probably would purchase it again because it's been a great vacuum. I just wish it would have lasted longer than the 2.5 years before parts needed to be replaced on it. So I hoover the stairs anyway, and when I come to empty it, there's Lee, as you can see, taking the vacuum cleaner away because it broke halfway through vacuuming the stairs. The Miele got the thumb down. I was in a right mood at this point because the Dyson had just stopped working. I couldn't empty it. There's a lever on top of the Dyson vacuum that you pull up so that the chamber empties and all the stuff falls out. Well, that just wasn't happening, and it took Lee a good 25 minutes to try and get it open to empty it. So it looks like I'm going to have to repurchase the Dyson vacuum because I can't empty it with ease anymore. I can't use the Miele to do the stair carpet because it's just too much messing to get it into a handheld vacuum, and it's too heavy and it doesn't pick up very well. I did have two other vacuum cleaners. I had the Infinity S11 and the Hetty vacuum, which I kindly donated to my sister because her vacuum cleaner broke and she needed a vacuum cleaner to keep upstairs because my sister does have disabilities. So I left the Hetty for upstairs and the Infinity 8 for downstairs for her to use.
There's something about the way that you understand. We don't need a rush and we don't need to make no plan. You say, pace yourself, slow it down. And I don't want to waste my days with no one else. I love how it feels, killing time, you and I. Hours, minutes, days and nights, trading all of our deadlines for conversations over wine. Killing time, you and I. In this moment we're alive, infatuated.
Now, because I've emptied the dishwasher and it's all nice and clean in there, I decided to just wash those dishes through, dry them and put them away, and that means that the dishwasher is nice and tidy until tea time. It didn't take me long to clean the kitchen. I've done a little tiny bit of decluttering also in some cupboards. I'm just trying to stay on top of it where I don't want to end up with things that are bringing me no value at all. I do have a video coming on minimalism. You may have noticed that quite a few of my videos have included a lot of decluttering throughout January. I did donate and send off to charity a lot of stuff that was just sat in my cupboards or drawers and was not being used or worn. So all of it will be going to the charity shops as soon as they open, which I think is around the 12th of April. And I have to say, I'm absolutely loving living the minimal lifestyle. I never thought that it could feel as good as it feels, and I've spoken about this quite a bit in some videos that are to come along, so I'm not going to go on about it now. I'm going to pop some music on and we are going to clean the kitchen.
And the way they look at mine when we're killing time. There's something about the way you talk with your hand.
And I thought I would show you a little close-up of the result of how my kitchen gets into this mess when I make wax melts. There's wax all over the kitchen island and I have to use a little scraper to scrape it off and give the island a good deep clean before I actually clean it with any cleaning cloths. And once it's clean, I will then go in with some Method antibacterial cleaner and I will use my new Spunj. This part of the video has been kindly sponsored by Spunj. I did speak about the brand at the start of this video. They are a great brand. They're making cleaning fun, which is nice. They have lovely colours in their cloths, which is blue, pink, yellow and grey. And they started off with pink. It's got a funny little tongue sticking out. They are the cutest cleaning cloths ever. But not only do they look nice, they do an amazing job. They leave a lovely shine. I have used these before in my cleaning videos where I cleaned my kitchen. My kitchen is a high gloss kitchen, so it does get quite a lot of fingerprints on it because it's a handleless kitchen. These sponge cloths are absolutely brilliant. They leave a streak-free finish and I just swear by them for cleaning over my kitchen. It leaves it with a lovely shine. I used a furniture polish on my high gloss kitchen for years. My kitchen's around 4 years old now. And as you know, I always used a furniture polish to get it shiny. Not anymore. I've been using these sponge cloths and absolutely loving them. The sponge or sponge cloth is fantastic for wiping down sinks, worktops, glass surfaces. The sponge also soaks up moisture from the surface to leave a streak-free finish. You may have seen me demonstrate this in one of my previous videos where I spilt half a glass of water on the island and showed you how the sponge cloth just drinks it up, no bother. So if you've got young children and they're in their playroom or their high chair and they spill a drink or anything like that, the sponge is absolutely amazing for just picking up the water. If you spill a drink on laminate flooring or anything like that, absolutely great. Grab the sponge and clean the spillage up with the sponge cloth and you would never even know that a drink had been spilled there. So where you can buy the sponge from, they currently have them in Savers, Poundland, Asda, Morrison's, B&M, which is where I got mine from, and Yorkshire Trading Co, Boys, just to name a few. I will link the website in the description box down below for anybody who would like to read a little bit more about the brands. They are a great fun brand and they come highly recommended by me. I will link all the details down below for anybody who wants to check it out, and Spunj's socials also. And thank you so much to Spunj for sponsoring today's video.
The way that you say my name when nobody's there. No, no. You say it's alright, take your space if you need a break. And if I need to disconnect.
I do always use a cleaner on my sink. As you know, I use Barkeeper's Friend, but today I decided to clean it with the sponge and the sponge cloth and show you the results. It actually came up incredibly shiny. There was no water residue left in the sink, which I absolutely love. It doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, it's absolutely brilliant. I've put the yellow one in the bathroom and love to just clean the sink of a morning and leave it with that bone dry, shiny look where there's no water left behind. The sponge actually holds 7 times its own weight in water, I think it is, which is a lot of water really when you think of it. But yeah, it's left a lovely shiny finish on my ceramic sink and my taps, and I basically use it all over the kitchen today, as you can see, and I am really pleased with the results of the sponge cloth, but you already knew that.
It's okay, this ain't no race, killing time, you and I, hours, minutes, days and nights, trading all of our deadlines for conversations over wine, killing time, you and I, in this moment we're alive, infatuated with your eyes and the way they look at mine, we're killing time.
I thought I would share a quick slow cooker food recipe. I know it's not really the season for slow cookers because we are fastly approaching spring, but I love a joint of beef that's been seared in the frying pan with a little bit of olive oil and then popped into the slow cooker all day on a lovely slow cook with some onions, carrots, potatoes, whatever you want to throw in there. Couple of stock cubes, and I also add 2 tins of Baxter's beef consomme. You may have seen this in one of my previous videos. It's Lee's favourite tea. So if he's had a heavy week of late or earlys in work and he's exceptionally tired, I'll say to him, do you want some beef consomme for tea? And he'll say, oh yeah, please mum. It's his favourite meal. So I was cooking this especially for Ollie. I seared the joint of beef in the frying pan for 5 minutes just to brown it off and seal in that lovely taste. I chopped 2 onions, popped them in, 4 carrots and a couple of stock cubes and 2 tins of beef consomme, and I just put it on all day. It was on for around 6 hours on high and the meat was beautiful. I don't put the potatoes in my slow cooker for the simple reason I prefer to just cook them on the pan. And we did have mashed potato with this rather than the boiled potatoes. So I done mashed potato this time, but it was absolutely beautiful. If you're looking for a meal that is just really easy to prepare, takes about 5 minutes to prepare, maybe a little bit longer because obviously you've got to brown the joint of beef off. But chuck it all in the slow cooker and let the slow cooker do the work. It will fill the house with the most beautiful aroma and it's just a really, really lovely tea.
We fell in love in the winter, but I miss you most in the fall. 3 years, 11 months together after one night in Montreal. Red leaves are in the breeze of Nashville, and now I share this bed with someone new. Something's in the way the sunlight's hitting, it's got me thinking about you.
I used the blue sponge to clean the dining table and the radiator cover and the pictures in the dining room, and again I'm really happy with the results of the sponge cloth, so I highly recommend that. You may think I'm a little bit crazy having a wreath on my dining room door, but I'm about to share with you a little behind the scenes of what happens for a photograph for Instagram. This was I was really proud to be part of a collaboration with Balsam Hill and International Women's Day, which was the 8th of March. Balsam Hill kindly emailed me and asked me if I would like to take part in it and to be gifted one of their wreaths, and if I would like to choose another female who had inspired me in one way or another and have a wreath sent to her for International Women's Day and for Mother's Day also, because it falls in the same month. So obviously I said yeah. Balsam Hill are a brand that I'm so proud to work with at Christmas time, but the wreaths are not just for Christmas. You can make them versatile as you want them. You could put some little chicks and carrots in this and make it an Easter wreath, or you know, a Mother's Day plaque in the middle with some peony flowers in it to make it a lovely Mother's Day wreath. There is lots of things you can do with it. It could become an autumnal wreath if that was what you wanted, but I just thought I would show you a little behind the scenes of how many pictures it actually takes me for this type of thing on Instagram. I just have to say it was not paid for work by Bolton Hill. They kindly gifted me the wreath and gave me the opportunity to just make another woman's day, and I chose Carly J. Drake to receive the wreath, who I've followed on Instagram for 4 years. 4 long years. I've watched her grow, and she also has a YouTube channel, and I just thought it was lovely to be able to be a part of such a wonderful campaign for International Women's Day, but also to be able to send another woman a lovely gift like this, just to say thank you for inspiring me, was something that I was so proud to be a part of. So I thought I would share it with you and include it in this video, and the wreath looks absolutely gorgeous. So this Christmas you will see that wreath in the window on the shutters as it is, with the garland along the top. I just think it looks lovely. I'd leave it up all year if I could, but obviously I don't want to do that because I don't want to spoil the fun. And I will recreate a lovely Easter wreath with this. So watch this space.
Or the rate that the planets change position.
Dolly and Noah are both at the groomers. Peg is on the couch, so I need to go now and pick up Dolly and Noah, and I'll pick the clean back up as soon as I get back. But just before I go, I've been cleaning for 2 hours 39 minutes. I've burned 795 calories. Not bad. So I've paused my workout, ready to go and pick the dogs up from the groomer, and I will be back shortly. The reason why 2 are there and not 1 is because my groomer only has 2 pens. So Peg goes first at 8:15 in the morning. We pick her up, and then Dolly and Noah go together, which is better for Dolly and Noah because they hate to be separated. So yeah, Peg's just there snoring on the couch, looking all pretty after the groom. Come here, Peg. Come and show us how lovely you look after your groom, eh? Show us how lovely you look after your groom. Hey, there you are, aren't you? Hey. Looking all beautiful after your groom. You are. She's nice and short. Just how you like to be, aren't you? Eh? And then as soon as they get back, I'm going to give you a nice biscuit, aren't I? Eh? I'm going to give you a biscuit when Peg? Am I going to give you a biscuit when Dolly and Noah come back? Kiss a kiss. She misses Dolly and Noah, don't you? We go and get. And that's it, that's my cleaning video all finished. The dogs are all back from the groomers after having their hair cut. They absolutely love it when the hair's cut. It's like they become puppies again. But yeah, fluff the cushions up on the sofa. The house is nice and clean. I sprayed a little bit of my own fabric freshener onto the sofa because obviously I haven't washed it this week, but it will get washed next week. I'm going to give it a little vacuum of the floors and the rugs also. And that's it, everyone. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Spunj for sponsoring today's video, and thank you to all of you for supporting me and my channel. If you did enjoy this video and it did motivate you, please give it a thumbs up. If you got all the way to the end, leave me a comment saying Spunj so I know that you watched all of my video. And thank you so much to everybody for just watching and supporting me. And I will see you all in my next video. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye for now.